Most men wake up already conquered. Before their feet touch the floor, they have surrendered their minds to noise, notifications, anxieties, unfinished conversations, imagined futures. The day has not even begun, yet they are already reacting, already defending, already explaining. And then they wonder why discipline feels impossible. Morning is not just a time of day, it is a battlefield. And if we do not enter it deliberately, we will be dragged into it unconsciously. The first thoughts we allow into our minds become architects of our character. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If this is true, and experience proves that it is, then each morning is a vat of dye. What color will we choose? If we are serious about building unshakable discipline, we must understand something uncomfortable. Discipline is not forged in the gym, nor in public displays of grit. It is forged in the quiet minutes when no one sees us, when we decide who we are going to be before the world demands something else. So we begin here, not with hacks, not with productivity tricks, but with a deliberate shaping of the inner world. 1. Wake up with voluntary discomfort. We do not hit snooze. The body wants warmth, comfort, and another few stolen minutes. But the body is not the ruler, it is the servant. And if we teach it that it commands us, it will do so all day long. So when the alarm sounds, we rise, not violently, not angrily, but decisively. This first act is symbolic. It is a quiet declaration. Desire does not control us. Seneca warned that a life of comfort makes the spirit soft. When we choose the small discomfort of immediate rising, we are not proving toughness. We are rehearsing authority. We are reminding ourselves that we can act against impulse. Discipline begins as a whisper. If we ignore that whisper in the first minute of the day, we will struggle to hear it when temptation grows louder. By stepping into discomfort willingly, we begin the day in command. 2. Confront the mind before the world does, before checking a phone, before reading a message, before letting anyone else's agenda invade our awareness. We sit with our own mind. We observe the thoughts that surface, worries about money, frustrations from yesterday, fantasies, regrets, desires. We do not judge them, we study them. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. The morning is where we catch those judgments forming. If resentment appears, we examine it. If fear arises, we question it. Is it within our control? If not, we release it. If it is, we plan our response. By confronting our inner dialogue early, we prevent it from sabotaging us later. The unexamined thought becomes the tyrant of the day. The examined thought becomes manageable. In these quiet minutes, we regain sovereignty over the only domain that truly belongs to us, our own reason. 3. Practice negative visualization. We imagine loss, not to become pessimistic, but to become prepared. We picture the meeting going poorly, the car breaking down, the person we love disappointing us, the plan collapsing. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that he would meet meddling, ungrateful, arrogant people. He was not manifesting negativity. He was training emotional immunity. When we rehearse difficulty, we blunt its shock. If hardship arrives, we recognize it. I expected you. And instead of panic, there is steadiness. Instead of outrage, there is response. Modern scholars like William Irvine call this the practice of voluntary pessimism. It sharpens gratitude and fortifies resilience. We become less fragile because we have already faced the worst in imagination. A disciplined mind is not surprised by adversity. It has already walked through it before breakfast. 4. Define the one virtue that will guide the day We do not chase 10 goals. We choose one virtue: patience, courage, temperance, justice, clarity. We decide, today, this is who we will embody. Seneca wrote that if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. The virtue becomes our port. Throughout the day, when emotion flares or laziness whispers, we ask, does this align with the virtue I chose? If courage is our focus, we speak when silence would be cowardice. If temperance is our aim, we resist excess. If patience is our path, we endure irritation without complaint. Discipline becomes easier when identity is clear. We are not trying to be productive. We are trying to be virtuous. And virtue does not depend on circumstances. It depends on choice. 5. Rehearse mortality. We remember that this day is finite, not in a morbid way, but in a clarifying way. You could leave life right now, Marcus Aurelius wrote. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When we hold this truth in the morning light, trivial concerns lose their power. Suddenly, the urge to argue over small things feels absurd. The craving for validation feels childish. The fear of embarrassment feels insignificant. If today were our last, would we waste it scrolling, complaining, avoiding the necessary conversation? Mortality sharpens focus. It burns away excess. When we accept the fragility of time, discipline becomes less about forcing ourselves and more about honoring the gift we have been given. 6. Commit to action. Before motivation arrives, we do not wait to feel ready. Feelings are weather. They shift. They pass. They cannot be the foundation of our behavior. Epictetus urged us to stop saying, "I will act tomorrow," and instead to act now, in accordance with reason. In the morning, we identify the one task that must be done: the hard workout, the difficult call, the focused work session, and we commit to it before emotion has a vote. When the mind protests later, we remind it, this was decided at dawn. There is power in pre-commitment. It reduces negotiation. It silences inner debate. The decision has already been made by our calmer, clearer self. Discipline strengthens when action becomes obedience to principle, not negotiation with mood. We do these things not because we are perfect, but because we are in training. Each morning is repetition. Each day is practice. Some days we will fail. Some mornings the mind will feel heavy, chaotic, resistant. But even that becomes material for growth. Unshakable discipline is not the absence of emotion. It is mastery over it. It is the quiet confidence that no matter what storms approach, we have already fortified the inner citadel. And so tomorrow, when the alarm sounds, we rise again, not because it is easy, but because we have chosen to build something within ourselves that the world cannot take away.